What happened was, if you look at where the negotiations are, they've reached a bit of an impasse. The way that the EU negotiates, I've been an MEP for the last 13 years, and the way you negotiate, you never agree to the first proposal put forward. So everything that the UK suggested was declined, if you like, in a very polite way. And what happened was that the government wants to shift the impasse and move on, and decided to come up with this white paper, the Chequers paper, and suggest the way forward. And I think what many people were concerned about, and I think that's probably what led to some of the resignations, was that if you have this paper and you put it to the EU, and what the EU will do is come back and say, oh, we need to see a bit more detail, and then after that they'll say, well, can you tweak this and tweak that? I think the concern was that the government might compromise even more. But where we are now is that we've got the summer, the Parliament will go into recess probably next week, and the negotiations will continue over the summer, and we'll see where we are then.
So will it, in the view or in the eyes of people like you, will it become a harder Brexit, or will it stay mostly where it is? And can you expect a harder Brexit to come from Prime Minister May? Will she still be the person that's orchestrating this, or is it possible that she doesn't survive this?
Well, it depends what you mean on a hard, soft Brexit, because lots of people have different definitions.
Right.
Some people define hard Brexit as actually no deal whatsoever. The UK leaves the EU next year, and we revert to WTO rules, and then we have to try and sign a new agreement in the future. Others say, actually, no, a hard Brexit is leaving the customs union and leaving the single market. I think the result of the referendum was quite clear, that Britain wanted to leave the EU, the majority of people voted for that, or the majority of people who voted for that. And actually that does involve leaving the customs union and the single market. Now, there'll be all sorts of definitions around that. I think what will happen is that the government will negotiate on the basis of the white paper. No doubt the EU will ask for some compromises, and no doubt it will depend on how much the UK compromises or not. Now, what the UK is saying is that if you don't accept this, what we think is a reasonable offer, there is a chance that we might walk away. But that's also a negotiating tactic from both sides.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.